So when confronting a situation like this, having the faith that you cannot have parity problems with this, the only thing that I can think of that might have happened is I falsely equivocated something. And because this is an edge type of apparent parity problem, either I falsely equivocated an edge somewhere and I have to turn it upside down, or alternatively, I may have done something that you've seen before with this guy. The void cube. Remember when we had a similar type situation where two corners didn't make sense and then two edges didn't make sense? What I falsely equivocated was the positioning of the centers, or the voided areas, the relative centers. In other words, this blue I accidentally put over here. Well, are there two centers that I might have falsely equivocated for each other? And the answer is, you guessed it, I hope, these two. These two look exactly alike. So I figured this was the proper configuration, but in reality it wasn't. This was the proper configuration. This had to be the top and this had to be the left. And it's because I did that that I ran into this situation here where these two need to be flipped. So what I need to do is I basically need to do this again, but put this shape over here. Now I don't have an algorithm to quickly change that. You have to just be happy in the notion that you know why this happened, you know why this occurred, you're just going to flip these around, you're going to do it again, and you're going to, and it's going to be fine because you're not going to get that situation again. Now there's no way to know when you've done that or not, but at least you can recognize when that happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer that. This is already fine the way it is, here and here, and then you've got these two, and I'm going to go back to getting the cross. So basically, this shape, which was the top over here, has to be transferred to over here. Plus I have to go through a process of transferring these guys back again. So what I can do is actually we'll transfer this on block to over here. So what's going to happen is we'll turn this like so. 1, 2. Turn this up. 1, 2. All right, so we've got a nice familiar pattern over here. Maybe I'll keep it that. All right, now that I've done that, I put this over to here. Let's see if we can't move this to here. So same kind of thing. Move this here. 1, 2. Move it up. 1, 2. And it's not going to be perfect. I'm just trying to get it to move as much as I can. Actually, I think this is upside down. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to get it back. I'm going to do the same process that I did, follow the same steps, and we'll get it back this way and see what we've got. So I'm going to orient the centers first. I'm just going to throw caution to the wind at this point. This goes here, and this goes here. And that goes over here. Actually, it's not this one here. It's probably this one. 1, 2, turn, 1, 2. So it's this one over here. This is incorrect because this is going the wrong way. So 1, 2, turn, 1, 2. Okay, we like this, we like this. We like this, we don't like this. And move this in here. I'm really just very quickly following the same steps. So as you can see, this is looking good over here. All right, so now I'm going to get more back. I think we've got a cross here, so we're doing okay. As I recall, this one was fine. You had the two facing here and this one facing here. Okay. Now this one comes down to here and straight down. So line, line, and elbow. This one right here. All right, so we're good over here. Now this one has an elbow over here. Again, I'm just very quickly going through what I've already been through. Elbow here, continuous with the elbow here, continuous with the elbow here. So 3 continuous elbows, this one here. All right, so we're good over here. Got this shape back. Do we like it? Nope, don't like this. This one doesn't make sense. So this one has to go down. So maybe I accidentally put this in wrong here. Okay, that's good over here. So we've got this back, we've got these back. And now we're going to go ahead and, that was surprisingly easy. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these in. So this will be another exercise in this process. Elbow line, where's this going to go? Not here, but I think here. Line to match up with this, elbow to connect to this. All right, we're good. We like it. Two elbows to match these two that have no connection with each other whatsoever. Okay, nope, obviously that did not belong here. Let's take it out. Now remember, the alternative to what I'm doing, if this is too confusing, is to memorize it, which you're welcome to do, but let's see if you can actually do this. Okay, so this elbow will connect these two, this will connect this, okay. I'm just using basic reasoning to try to reason my way through this, so we're good over here. This, I like the line and the elbow, but not facing down. So let's find the line and elbow that faces the other way, which is this. This will be the line and elbow facing up. Okay, we're good here. Line and elbow, not good here. Not good here. Okay, this elbow is going to join these nicely, and this will join this. So, good and good. What else do we have here? Do we have it? I think we got it. All right. So we basically got it back. We basically got this back fairly simply. We don't like this. We don't like this at all. This is going off into no man's land. Okay. So we actually do want this down here because this, no. Okay, this is where, if you get a situation like this, let's go back to the drawing board a little bit. Make sure all of our centers are correct, which they are. Make sure this is correct over here, which we think that it is. Okay. This here I don't like, and I should have recognized that. So what has to happen is there has to be two lines and an elbow. This belongs up here. Okay, much better over here. So if something doesn't make sense, just go back. And we didn't really disrupt much else. This belongs here, this is here, so now we've got it back. Now we're good. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken us right back to our initial confirmation. So let's take it again, orient myself, swing this down here, put this in the right place, the right orientation. Now let's take another look here. So this is right side up. What about this? Is this right side up? Well, let's move this into where it's supposed to be, and it's got that M formation here. So if this is right side up and this is right side up, we're good. So we're going to do our orienting. This does not belong, oh yeah, okay. Nope, this does not belong here because it's got to join these two together. This belongs here. So R, U, R, I, U, R, 2, U, R, I. And bang. This belongs here as well. And look at that. Now we've got it right. Now, for those of you who have tried this puzzle, what I just did and that initial confirmation probably gave you no end of trouble. And that's probably the thing that was the most difficult part about this puzzle, is even if you study the picture, you found yourself in that no-win situation. But this reveals exactly why that was. You had a false equivalency of your centers, and you just had to very quickly switch them and then start from scratch. So now we have our top cross. This is what you need to have, facing to the left and down, to the left and down, and these joining, whoops, with the respective places. Now the corners. Now here's an easy way to reason yourself through the corners. Find your one corner that has like the horseshoe, and then find the area that takes the horseshoe. What about this? If I turn this over here, it'll be like a horseshoe here, but that's not going to help us because now this is going to disappear into nothing. So where should this corner go? Here? Well, will this horseshoe join this with this? And the answer is it won't. Here? No, this kind of ends at a blind end over here. How about here? Well, yeah, because look, this comes up and around. and nothing around here that you have to worry about and join, which means that this needs to take that horseshoe as it comes up and down, and there's no other points of connection here. So this needs to come over to here, this over to here. So I'm going to do the algorithm that holds whatever's on my right side steady and rotates these guys around. So I'll hold it here and do that algorithm until this comes over to here. And that's going to be the one that goes U, R, U, I, L, I, U, R, I, U, I, L. Not yet. It's over here. Do it again. And bang, here it is. Now this is in the right place. It's just rotated wrong, but it is in the right place, right? If it just rotated, it'll be fine. So now I'm going to hold it here and just keep rotating it around until these are in the right place. How do I know if they're in the right place? Well, I can try to visualize what's going on. Like over here, this looks like in the right place. Look, it's very consistent. And this looks like it's in the right place too. So I'm going to say that they're all in the right place. This is just rotated wrong. What about this? Blind end? Well, maybe it's rotated wrong. If this rotates counterclockwise, this will come down to here just fine, and this will slide into here. Which means I have a situation where I've got these two that are obviously right. These two are right as well, they just have to be rotated. So now I'm down to my last step. I'm going to hold it here and do my RIDARD until I rotate these correctly. So I'm going to hold it here and rotate this around until it basically joins with this one over here. Until this line can join over here. Bang, 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 boom, 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 boom. So we're good. Ignore what's happening down here because this is kind of messed up, but this is fine here. Move this over here, and I'm going to do this until it's basically standing up like this. So turn, 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 turn. Okay, so now this is going straight up and down, which is where it was supposed to be over here. Turn this to the side, straight up and down, and now it is solved. Maze cube is now solved, and let's check our work here. We can draw a continuous line all the way around and down. Now in the process of you solving it, you may come into different pitfalls. Just keep re-examining your pieces and place other ones that might make more sense. Okay? Now, this is a difficult one to navigate through, and I'll tell you it's also a pretty difficult one to describe. So I did the best that I could to show that first off, number one, it can be done without memorizing anything. Well, it can be done without looking at a picture just by memorizing the four things. The orientation of the centers, the picture that happens on the top side here, the basic pattern that we're going to see with the edges over here, and just bearing in mind what happens in the middle, and just knowing that little M formation here where you start from the left and go down, left and go down. And that's it. If there's any further questions with this monster, let me know. I highly recommend getting this. You can buy this, the stickers at most sticker shops, like Oliver Nagy is the one that I like to use. He labels which goes top, which goes bottom, but give it a try. Thanks for watching.